You know, it's just the same as it was, as it was. You know, it's just the same. Oh, was the bus coming? Oh, it's not a bus. As it was. Hey, you guys. So, good morning. Happy Saturday. I just left McDonald's right there. I was gonna go over to Trader Joe's, but the thing I was gonna get at Trader Joe's, it's not urgent. And if I went over there, I was gonna end up getting like bottled waters and stuff like that, and I wouldn't be able to go where else I was gonna go without having to take it back to the house first. So I was like, let me do this first. I need to go to Pasadena and pick something up. So just busing it, waiting for the bus, and I'm gonna get off at that Vaughn's in Pasadena because someone in the group introduced me to these, and now I'm hooked. She gave me her last two that were in there, so she just said, "Oh, here, take the rest of them." And there was like two in there, and I was happy because it's sugar free. Because I didn't see that at first. I just saw the plate. I just tasted it, ate it, and it ended up being really good. I never thought about these ones as sugar free. I always thought like the mint ones and stuff like that, But yeah. So I was eating in the after I was done with McDonald's. I was feeling kind of queasy, like not queasy all the way, but kind of slightly nauseous. So I was glad I had one of my anti-nausea pills in there because I think that's just like readjusting to the full dose again of that med. So you guys, so um I'm seeing if I'm gonna do another 2 weeks there in the group or not. They have to get my doctor to put in a referral. And uh so yeah, and then also I called too late. I should have called like yesterday morning for my doctor because she would have probably got back to me yesterday if I had done that. Because the worker at the place has to do that, and it has to get them to put the referral, send it to your doctor to get them to put the referral into the insurance. So um I needed to call her just so I can get another work status, but that's not really urgent because you have like so much time to turn in the paperwork. But um, for the other thing, for the short-term disability, you kind of need to get on it because it delays it if you wait too long to get the doctor's thing. So we'll touch bases, but I talked to the doctor at the place though. It was good. He was really nice. And it's just funny watching them kind of how they take notes on everything. Like when you talk to them, I don't know. It was funny. They kind of have to they have to document it, but it's funny seeing how they write it all like messy. And he was nice, and so he recommended me just stay with the med I'm on, but I kind of mentioned how I'm still feeling like not as the energy and the motivation kind of sometimes with a lot of things. So he's suggesting to my doctor to add this other med, but I guess like they have to wait till your doctor says yes or no on it. So we'll see. Um, so yeah, it was good. He was nice. And we had to do this thing yesterday in one of the groups where we had to talk about like something that makes us feel good about ourselves. Like, and you know what was so funny? I couldn't think because at the time I was just like kind of half tired and stuff, but I couldn't really think. But I said something that stands out is the videos, doing the videos, because I told her, and everyone was just smiling, and the teacher, but they were all just so amazed and everything, because they think of it as that's so like because they think it's how it is on YouTube. It's like a whole bunch of strangers. You don't really know who's watching your videos unless they comment or you know you know for sure because they tell you, like, they text you or whatever. So I said, yeah, it's strange. Like, there's a freedom in that, but then you do kind of think like, and I said, yeah, I get the occasional troll, trying to talk about my boobs or something, but I just ignore them, delete it, and ignore them what they're saying, or I said, yeah, and you get stupid stuff sometimes, but it's like, I said, yeah, I said it was a big thing for me because for a long time I was just like so insecure about like being on videos, being in pictures and stuff. So it was like when I did it originally, I was just like, yeah, this is a big step, because the old me was just so like so like I hated videos and everything. So it is crazy that I do it, and people were like, there was this one lady, she's real social, but she's like, no, I would be so shy to do that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, I have like shy moments too, like more so if I don't know the person, but I think the anonymity about a lot of doing YouTube is what makes it easier, because you're not trying to impress anybody, really, any one person. You're just like, it depends what your goal is with doing it. Like, some people do want to get like a big following, so they kind of have to do certain things. But I said with me, it's just kind of talking about my daily stuff, because she was asking they were asking what I talk about. I didn't want to get too many specific. I don't want them all following me, but just kidding. But I was like, oh, I just talk about daily things and cooking and things that interest me, like true crime and what else? Music. So it's just all over the place. I really don't have like a theme, really, but and it was funny because there was a dance there yesterday, like afterwards we were dancing, and I didn't dance because I was just like, I was going to, but they weren't playing my music. They were playing some music, but it doesn't matter because some people can dance to anything. And it was just funny because I was like, what's funny is you see people and they come off really reserved, or they're just like quiet or just something, and then you see them doing that, like dancing or getting on it, like engaging in that kind of thing, and you're like, oh my god, it just reminds you everyone has different sides to themselves, like, so it was fun. And so yeah, we'll see. But the worker there told me that she's gonna put in, if I would just do 4 days for the next 2 weeks, 4 days each week instead of the 5. So I would just go in. I would pick like whatever one day I didn't want to go, or so, because it's all based on your insurance, like what they want to. Some people only go like 2 or 3 days a week, and one lady was kind of crying because she her last day was yesterday, and she was like, I said, oh, when did you start? And then she said, oh, I've been here since February. I was like, what? I was thinking to myself, like, what? Because she says she has the same insurance. She has Kaiser. And so they were telling me originally that Kaiser starts off with up to 30 days of doing it. I do want to do more than the 2 weeks, but they start you off with the 2 weeks at first, just to see what you think, get a feel of it. And some people just don't know, because there was this guy who started, and he's a corrections officer, and he said that, yeah, he wasn't sure, because he was telling me that he likes the one-on-one kind of therapy better. So I was like, yeah, everybody kind of has their own, like, what they like. To me, I'm glad I kind of started with the group one first because um I was really reluctant for a long time to even do therapy, but just because of being shy, ironically, shy with a stranger and kind of telling them everything, and then you're kind of like you feel like you're being judged on certain things, and but you don't remember that they're professionals, so they're not looking at you that same way as like a stranger that you're trying to impress or whatever. It's kind of different, you know. And I think this has helped me kind of want to try the one-on-one therapy after this is done, um, because yeah, like I see why he probably likes it too because the one-on-one kind um is like it's just individual, so you kind of get to just express yourself and then learn strategies just one on one. They just focus only on you, and you know. So I get it, but yeah, when that lady was kind of crying, she was like, "Yeah, it's my last day," because I guess her insurance didn't said that that's her last day. She had been there over a month, like or almost 2 months. So they probably look at it if you're getting better or if you feel longer. Or they want to see that you're able to go back out there into the world and um, apply what you've learned, and not just be there. But it is kind of hard because you get to know people there and everyone. There's even a guy who I haven't seen in a couple of days. And he's so chatty and everything. He went through a lot, but he wasn't there the past few days, so that part like kind of hurts because it's like, oh, I want to hope he's okay, and you know, because just because of the stuff he told us, I kind of want to hope he's okay. But yeah, we'll see you guys. Otherwise, you know, back to the salt mine. Back to the salt mine of work. If I don't, then I would have to go back to work next week probably. Not this coming week, which is when I was supposed to be going back, but the week after. So we'll see, but I'll keep you guys posted. Um, like I said, I'm hoping that my doctor kind of greenlights this medication that the other doctor recommended because to go along with the one I'm on because I read up on it and it seems promising. It gives you more energy supposedly. The thing that was cracking me up was they were saying on I think it was Good RX or something I was reading, they were saying that it increases your like sex drive or something, which I thought was funny because a lot of people do have issues with that on these meds. But I was laughing because I told somebody on Reddit, I commented, I was like, I mean, it seems like that's like increased it in my case. It means you like more wanting to do it than. But some people are like it's too TMI. I don't want to go into it, but yeah. So anyway, guys, wait for this bus. Like, okay, I've seen two going towards Azusa, and I'm like, where's the one going to Pasadena? The rowdy bus that's going to Pasadena. Ooh, where are you going? I think they have. Is that theirs? They have two fire departments over here. I think they have one on the other side of Morgan. Where are you going? So yeah, you guys. Okay, just wait for the bus. Uh, shouldn't have had that McDonald's, but it was my tradition. Like after work, I would go to the one in Laverne. They have like they're kind of cheaper on certain things at the one in Laverne, certain items that this one's not. So I like the one in Laverne better, but um, yeah, I go there usually Friday morning. Just depends, and I get my typical sausage McMuffin, no egg. Um, hash brown because they. Oh, that's what I should have got an iced coffee here because the caffeine. I'm gonna have to get one at Starbucks at Vaughn's in Pasadena. I'm gonna get that cold chocolate cold brew. But yeah, like hash brown. My Diet Mountain Dew from work. Like I only like the bottle of Diet Mountain Dew, so I didn't. I was saw the cans the other day because I was like, I'm not at work right now, so I don't have my fix. I'm not getting my fix. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Have a good Saturday.